So if you just look right down here at the ground, folks, you'll see sticking up out of the snow are these little yellow dried plants. And what these plants used to be is pepper grass. And you can see the pepper grass seeds on the side of them. So even though there's snow on the ground, this plant sticks up above the snow where you can see that, there was a food plant there. So what you can do is dig down in the snow and find young, tender plants coming up out of the ground. And that's the main and most important technique of finding food in the wintertime, is to find the remnants of a plant that's sticking up above the ground, and then you clear the snow away around the base of it and find plants that are growing underneath of it. And that's the best method that there is, and you'll get plenty of good food if you follow that tip. And your smartest choice, folks, is to look for the seed-bearing plants that stick up above the ground, like burdock seed, dock seed, and stuff like that. Your rose hips, sumac, those will all feed you really well, and it's super easy to get to. And the harder food to find, and the food that feeds you less, are the rosette plants and the ground cleaning plants, and walnuts and acorns and stuff like that might be buried under the snow. Those are harder to get because you have to do so much work to get your hands on them. And so oftentimes, as I said, the smart choice is to pick the easy food and get the seed-bearing plants like dock and burdock and sumac and plants like that. And you'll always have a good experience if you just try that. So what we can do is we can go to a place that we know, someplace we've been before, and we can look for plants around there. Right here, we know this. That's curly dock. Yeah, that's curly dock right there. Well, curly dock is one of the most important plants out in the wilderness, and I use the seed extensively, so I feature this plant a lot in my videos, and it appears in a lot of my videos because it's so important. There's some more curly dock. You see it? Right there. So that stuff isn't too hard to find because it sticks up above the snow. And we'll go up here. We'll go up here and look for some more difficult stuff to find. Now, like dandelions. Dandelions are underneath of this snow. And all you really got to do, if you're looking for stuff like that, is just scrape the snow aside with your foot. Like that. You just scrape the snow aside until you find one. That's all you got to do in that case. So that isn't too difficult. So that's basically what the technique is. No matter what technique you use, the idea is to put food on your plate. And I'm offering the best tips that I know of in this video that I've learned through the experience of years of doing this. There's more rose hips. Rose hips are another one of the most important plants out in the wilderness because they have vitamin C in them, and they can both cure and prevent sicknesses. So it makes it a really important food to have, especially in the winter. Yeah, rose hips are always a good staple food. Whew, boy, is it a wintry day today? Yeah, you hear me panting like I was just trying to run the Olympics or something. Cold air. Climbing up steep hills in cold air really takes a lot out of you. So searching for wild food this time of year when there's snow on the ground isn't really as difficult as you might think. Although, you know, you don't know where a plant is. All you really got to do is just scrape the snow away off the ground. And you'll find the plants growing there. They'll still be green. They'll be right on top of the ground. They're not hard to find. Although it is work to do it. And you don't want to use your bare hands, so you may want to, use a tool or something. But that's really all you got to do. I'll go over here and have a look and see what we got. Always be careful to inspect your environment very carefully, and always try to make use of everything that's available to you. If you do that, then you have the best chances of survival, and you're also going to live a lot better. There's nowhere to run on a day like today, so you have to be able to take care of yourself in the place where you're at. So that means you have to employ all your skills and use all your knowledge. Be able to feed yourself, keep yourself warm, keep yourself dry, because you don't want to get all covered up with snow and frozen like this rock. So the majority of the plants just stick up above the ground, like these grapevine claspers right here for making fish hooks. Oh boy, look at that one. That would be a super good one right there. Yeah, that one right there is super good. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so all the stuff still kind of sticks up above the snow, so you can find it. Only some of the plants will be buried underneath of it, and you just have to scrape the snow away to find them. So it's really no problem at all. So finding food in the wintertime with snow on the ground can actually be a lot of fun, and it's challenging, and it's a challenge that I like to meet. Nothing like pristine snow on the ground with no footprints. That is so nice, so nice. Yeah, so there's dandelions here under this grass somewhere. I mean, we could find a dandelion. Take a minute to dig around. Yeah, right here, already found one. Yeah, a dandelion right here. Yeah, see, I found a dandelion right there. This one doesn't look too good though, but there's still, there's still a leaf there that can be used, like that one right there. Nothing wrong with that at all. So the food is here, folks. You just got to get out and find it. You just got to motivate yourself and be confident that you're going to be able to find what you want and go get it. That's all you got to do. And I just showed you me doing it right here live, so it's no problem. I just did it, so I know you can do it too. Okay, folks, let's see if we can scrape some of this snow back and find a edible plant. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, already right there. Look. You see? There's a colt's foot leaf right there. There's another one right there. You see? It's literally all there is to it. Just scrape the snow back and you'll see the plants. Scrape the snow back and you'll see the plants, and all you gotta do is pick them and cook them, and you'll have a meal. And it's literally that easy. Let me try to clean this lens. There we go. So literally all you have to do is scrape the snow away from the ground and find the plants, pick them, cook them, and eat them. It's just that simple. So even with snow on the ground, the plants are there. They're not frozen and frostbitten. And in fact, the snow insulates them from cold temperatures and keeps them alive longer in the wintertime. So that's a really good thing. Some of the harder plants to find are the rosette plants when there's snow on the ground, because they're ground huggers and they don't stick up very high. So those are the difficult ones. But all the other seed plants and most other plants, they stick up above the snow where you can see them, and they're no problem to find at all. Moving around in the winter weather can be a lot of fun, but you got to be careful. You can see I'm dressed extremely well. I can probably overdress, but which is good because I can strip off layers if I get too warm. But you got to be careful this time of year because you'll be active and your body temperature's elevated and you'll feel a little bit sweaty, but as soon as you stop, the cold sets in, and a lot of people don't prepare for that. And so you got to be careful with that. Always overdress and take off layers if you need to. So even plants like colt's foot will be directly on top of the ground under the snow, but it won't be frozen or frostbitten because the snow insulates it and keeps the plant from being exposed to harsh lower temperatures. So actually snow on the plants is kind of a good thing because it protects them and keeps them alive and keeps them green and keeps them in a state where we can eat them. Yeah, when snow covers everything up like this, life can get really fun. Alright, let's take a nice, slow, casual walk across this snowfield. I like to hear the crunch of snow under my feet. That's really cool. Yeah, these snow-covered fields, you don't have to be intimidated by snow-covered fields because you know there's food right underneath, on top of the ground. Literally, if you just motivate yourself to get it, you can have it. And it'll feed you good. Good snowstorm last night, today, all day. Right on. It was a good snowstorm. See, I like it when weather comes in because it gives me a chance to practice my survival skills in a real-time kind of scenario. That's always the best practice, is to get out in the moment and do your skills. That way you can prove or disprove what you think is going to work and how you do things. Yep. Without doing that, you just go out there with an unproven method. Not a wise idea. So I take what I know is going to work and I put it into practice in a real sense. And then I either prove it or disprove it. And if I disprove it, I go to another method. Try it and then prove that one. Alright, yeah, that's a tall rock right there. Yeah. Got some sumac right there too. Hey, check it out, folks. Tree growing halfway up the cliff right there. That's cool. Yeah, it's up off the ground too. It's way up overhead. That one would be hard to get to. Alright, let's go to another field. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go somewhere else. See what I can find. That's right, folks. Smash that like button. Leave a comment. My name is Jack Survival. Thank you for watching.